Hello, everybody. Hope you all are having a blessed and wonderful Saturday. I'm in the Merriam-Webster dictionary, and I have the definition of meek. If you don't know what the definition of meek is, it's enduring harm or injury with patience and without resentment. It's having or showing a quiet and general nature, being mild. It's deficient in spirit and courage. It's being submissive. It's not violent or strong. And there's two other names that we could, or titles that we could use in being the meaning of meek. It's putting up with wrongs patiently and without complaint. It's being mild. So meek and mild are the same. And another one is lacking spirit or self-assurance, being humble. Okay. So in other words, meek means being mild or humble. Okay. Now let's look and see what the Bible has to say about being meek. First of all, I'm in the Psalms, and chapter 25. I want to read verse 9. He leads the humble in justice, and he teaches the humble his way. That's God. Okay. Now let's go to verse 30, the 37th Psalm. Oops. Let's see. And we're going to read verse 11. But the humble will inherit the land and will delight themselves in abundant prosperity. Okay. Now let's go to Psalm 116. In verse 6, it says, or Psalm 116, verse 6, the Lord preserves the simple. I was brought low and he saved me. Okay, now let's go to the book of Matthew. We'll go to chapter 5. We'll read verses 3 through 12. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the gentle, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who have been persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you and persecute you and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. In verse 12, rejoice and be glad, for your reward in heaven is great, for in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. Okay. Now let's go to the book of Luke. We're going to read, we're going to be in chapter 1. We're going to read 51 through 53. He has done mighty deeds with his arm. He has scattered those who were proud in the thoughts of their heart. He has brought down rulers from their thrones, and he has exalted those who were humble. Okay? He has filled the hungry with good things and sent away the rich empty-handed. Okay? Now let's go to Luke chapter 6, and we'll read verse 45. The good man out of the good treasure of his heart brings forth what is good, and the evil man out of the evil treasure brings forth what is evil, for his mouth speaks from that which fills his heart. Okay, so now let's go to 2 Corinthians. We're going to read, we're going to go to chapter 10 and read verse 1. Okay. Now I, Paul, myself urge you by the meekness and gentleness of Christ. I who am meek when face to face with you, but bold towards you when absent. Okay. Now let's go to Philippians. Go to chapter 2. Read verse 3 and 4. Do nothing from selfishness or empty conceit, but with humility of mind regard one another as more important than yourselves. Do not merely look out for your own personal interests, but also for the interests of others. Have this attitude in yourselves, which was also in Christ Jesus. Okay. Now let's go to the book of James. And we're going to go to chapter 4 and read verse 6. But he gives a greater grace. Therefore it says, God is opposed to the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Okay. Now let's go to 1 Peter and go to chapter 5 and read verses 5 and 6. You younger men, likewise be subject to your elders, and all of you. Clothe yourselves with humility towards one another, for God is opposed to the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Okay. Now let's go back to the book of Matthew, and we're going to read, we're going to go to chapter 12 and read verses 33 through 37. Either make the tree good and its fruit good, or make the tree bad and its fruit bad, for the tree is known by its fruit. You brood of vipers, how can you, being evil, speak what is good? For the mouth speaks out of that which fills the heart. The good man brings out of his good treasure what is good, and the evil man brings out of his evil treasure what is evil. But I tell you that every careless word that people speak, they shall give an accounting for it in the day of judgment. For by your words you will be justified, and by your words you will be condemned. Okay. Now let's go to chapter 23, still in Matthew. And we're going to read verse 12. Whoever exalts himself shall be humbled, and whoever humbles himself shall be exalted. Now let's go to First Epistle of John. And we're going to go to chapter 2 and read verse 15 through 17. Do not love the world, nor the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the boastful pride of life, is not from the Father, but is from the world. The world is passing away, and also its lusts, but the one who does the will of God lives forever. Everybody, we should be humble, mild, and meek. Okay, the meek shall inherit the earth one day. Okay, it's not going to be the proud. It's not going to be the boastful, the ones that exalt themselves. Okay, as the word says, he's going to exalt the humble because he opposes the proud. So we need to be meek, gentle, mild, loving, as God is to us. Okay, he's full of loving kindness. We need to be full of loving kindness. Okay, and we also need to be patient with one another. and love one another. Okay. I love you all. I hope this blessed you, and have a wonderful and blessed day. God bless.